Okay, welcome to tonight's episode of Pandemonium. If my voice sounds monotone, that's because I just took a little bit of medicine. I'm not feeling too good. So, we're going to continue where we left off to where one member of to where we get a new character introduction to Lochlund Ashwood, and I'm going to be creeping on into a little bit of different morale, coming a little bit of history, searching from Aaron and drift into the archives to where we have gotta turn this down a little bit, to where we have new information, and Aaron has a deadline by the end of the week. If he doesn't guess what his name is, then he belongs to the man with Scarlett Eyes. Continuing off from the last point until we ended the session, everyone chased Lochlund down into a deep cavernous, to where Lochlund is going off a tear, going deep into the cave and running straight through. And I'm trying to remember, did you stay behind Asphodel?
I think I would.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Asphodel was upstairs when everybody else had left.
Oh no, I know that. It's whenever she came back down from the last moment.
I can't remember I don't think they went out.
I don't remember. I don't remember either. I know I talked to Sebastian, but that's about all I remember.
Checking the logs.
Alright, I guess I'll...
Who's going to the YouTube video and looking?
No, I would, but if anything, I have it written down. I think I written down a different part.
Yeah, you're fine. Give me one moment, and I'll figure it out. We'll just continue on them.
If any case, I'll just say, Asphodel, you did actually end up going out because Sebastian said, I really can't protect you forever.
Yeah.
So if anything,
Hold on just a minute. Be right back.
You're going to need to learn. Okay, go ahead. You are going to actually need to start learning what you can actually do. I can't be your guide throughout the whole entire history. As much as I can do the best that I can, but you need to figure out who you are. I can't figure out who you are for you.
Mm-hmm.
Where he said you can go straight. You can follow where everybody else went to.
And that's what she does. That is what she does.
You go to find where Aaron, new party Lochlund, you find where Drift, and see where Brondel went as well.
She's just skipping up to him.
You are now going into the deep cavern of an entrance of the cave to where Drift stops and stands by and is trying to think of a plan on. Okay, so this dude is literally going berserk, so it's really kind of hard to trust this dude. If anything, I've never seen Sebastian act that type of way either. Like he, I don't know, revealed something about him. I don't think we can even trust Lochlund at this point. I mean, can any of you trust him?
No, I can't.
I barely trust.
No. It's not about
I've
trust.
just
It's
met
about
up on.
learning.
If anything, all cases, he could be working for the man with Scarlet Eyes, by the way he had a glare in his face.
I don't know who that is.
Similar. Oh, are you here too?
I am. Get used to it.
Yeah, this is I don't know what exactly is going on with this guy, but I'm staying like 50 feet back at all times.
Well, we should at least keep an eye on him. If anything, if he kills somebody, we have to put him down.
That's why I'm here. I'm just keeping an eye on him.
Okay.
I want to see how he fights too, because apparently he's one of us. He's got a crystal just like us. So we've got to learn to treat him how we would treat any other one of our party members, despite his flaws, differences, and whatnot.
If anything, any of us, like, if any random person could probably get a crystal and they can still be, like, bad. They really can't be. I mean, they can't be good, or they can just be misfits like us.
Before you say anything,
Okay.
it's not random. It chooses. It's based off of their characteristic.
Wow, you really haven't been reading that book, have you?
I watched the crystal for days. I watched it searching.
Oh, you watched it for days. Did it show, I don't know, any specific person while you were watching it? Or did it just, I don't know, just zoom past right in front of your face, then hit someone randomly? Because if anything,
Whoa.
and he points to Brondel, Brondel got that crystal out of nowhere within the last hour. That's random.
Yes.
And mine just hit me in my head.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. If it takes an hour for these things to happen, it doesn't, then it's not like choosing who's worthy. It's just random. Maybe in this case, if we were worthy, because how Aileen, how Giles, how me and you, and how Boulder actually got the crystals in the first place, it was like months for us to get those crystals to prove that we were worthy. How come it came within an hour for these guys?
They haven't been proven yet, but that's the thing. We had to be proven. This is their proving grounds.
If, again, we fought statues of ourselves, how is that considered being worthy if we just fought ourselves?
Well, we did more than just that, if you think about it.
What did we do? I mean, I feel like I have a better memory than you, so what exactly did we do?
I mean, just look at the past. We've done several missions. Hang on, I'm looking at my notes. First off, we rescued a shipment. There was a lady with a shipment and rescued Algarin. Then we went off and helped Sebastian move, protected his shipment, and then we searched the cave of Cavern of Alkive and recovered that chalice for them. We've been doing a lot, and I don't think I would have been doing that at all had I not been led by this crystal.
Again, us fighting a person, like fighting and trying to save a person that really isn't being worthy towards the crystals because we didn't get the crystals until later.
That's true. We didn't get them until after.
Us helping Sebastian and his wife Imaza move house and being protected, that was just us doing mercenary work and protecting people and a few things.
All I've done is fight some big thing in a Jacapello.
You see,
you, my friend, are
for
worthy.
like 4 months.
I'm back.
You see him point straight to Bron. He just fought something, and the crystal came to him. She just did her own thing. I'm just guessing. Did her own thing.
Existed, and the crystal came to her.
I was just living with Sebastian and helping Sebastian.
Literally.
That's all I was doing.
And he point
Well, so did we.
It circles his fingers around. We did basic stuff that anybody in the whole entire world can do, and yet these crystals came to us out of nowhere. But we fought ourselves to quote unquote prove that we're worthy to own these crystals. Again, that's not us being worthy. That's just doing basic party stuff. Now, us fighting ourselves, like our statuesque versions. Yeah, that's like regular merc stuff. Like hero stuff is like we fight a dragon, we take care of like a few like errands. If there's like world-ending threats and we saved the world and the whole entire plane, then that means we were worthy, like all along that journey. Yet we just been doing basic quest stuff. How are we considered worthy if we're doing basic stuff that people do now in this whole entire reality?
It's less about that we're worthy and more that the person who's on the other side of this crystal was willing to choose us. So it's not that maybe we haven't proven our worth yet, but that's what I'm setting out to do. Are you willing to prove your worth?
If anything, I'm just doing this so I can stay with a group longer than what I've usually done as like by myself. Because if anything, if I was by myself, I'd be moving constantly, over and over again, figuring out a way to get out of the plane so I can even be more safe, but more alone. What are you doing this for?
Some of the same reasons. Prior to this, I wasn't very strong. Following the path of this crystal and with you all, I've gained knowledge more than I would have gained in the same amount of time over 5 years. There's a lot I learned traveling with you guys, and I'm willing to keep going.
Well,
if it'll mean I get stronger.
Well, what exactly did you learn, and what exactly are you getting stronger with? Like, are you getting stronger with more knowledge and wisdom, or are you just saying you're getting stronger so you can...
I just look at him and I'm like, about when we started, could I have cast lightning bolt?
That wouldn't mean you're pretty much smaller. It means your knowledge has been increased.
There's a whole college of bookworms who can learn a lightning bolt.
Yeah, if anything, you could have just, I don't know, probably had a tome with you.
I've been meditating. Every time after we finish combat, every time we rest, I meditate on what I've learned and I use that knowledge to grow. There's a lot that I've learned fighting things. The strong monsters out here. Big behemoth of things.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We all have gotten stronger in our way. But we're not stronger if we haven't, I don't know, figured out every single key detail. Because as soon as we figure out, or at least get like one new ability from the crystal, we don't get anything else because we're not asking.
Do you dare say that we've wasted our time, Drift?
I haven't wasted my time yet. I don't even think Brondel has wasted his time yet because he's still trying to learn.
Is that what you're trying to get me with all this? Are you saying I wasted my time? That I could have been doing other things? Trained in other ways?
I think that's pretty much what I'm saying, yes.
What is it to say? Why do we keep sticking together, if not for the crystal? What other reason will we have?
Then you basically just said another stupid thing to an answer that you already know.
We fuck up shit together.
I'm asking you.
We could be a family.
What do you think?
The reason why we are sticking together, we can throw these crystals in volcanoes and let them burn to ash to where there is no degree. And yet, we've stuck together on our own accord because of what we do. If we didn't have these crystals, 100 times out of 10, we would literally still be together, crystal or no crystal. It's like to the point of, Aaron, did you even want us to actually tag up together, or were you just so pitiful and sad that as soon as you lost Giles and Aileen, you became the bearer of pain, that you became like the person who has to take on all that weight?
I'll say that after they're gone, there's a lot of things that I've started feeling more because of the things that they used to be able to do, the light that they would bring, the comments they would make, the joy. It's not here anymore. And I feel the sadness on a whole other level, but that's not the point. I'm not asking for pity, and I hope that you know that. But what I'm trying to say is,
I mean, if anything,
We're
you're
getting
not
stronger together.
going to get
We should
pity from
stick
me
together.
if you're actually going to wonder. You're not going to get pity from me. If anything, we've seen too much happen. I mean, even if we never met, we probably saw darker stuff in our life, or even fought stronger shit than what we're fighting right about now, until we met the Hunger Pandemonium, which might be the hardest thing we've ever fought.
I'll say, maybe I'm afraid to go back. The life that I've lived with you guys is way better than I would be living had I stayed back and tried to take on what destroyed my hometown myself. I wouldn't have been strong enough then, nor do I think I'm strong enough now. Or maybe I'm overjudging the power that they have over my village. Maybe I am strong enough and I'm just too afraid to go face them head on. Well, there's still more that I can do, and I'm sure of it. If we stick together, we can do things that we couldn't do on our own. There's strength in numbers, and not just any numbers. We're chosen by these crystals. If we stick together and fulfill whatever prophecy that this is, I guarantee great things will happen. Not just my guarantee, but a guarantee of prophecy itself. There's a lot to this world that we don't really know. But this prophecy, I'm going to follow it until the day I die, or until the day it's fulfilled. I'll do it, or I'll die trying.
Drift looks at you, Brondel. Guess we gotta start digging a hole now.
I guess so, but I love the big discussion we're having. We
I
just
think
paid
no.
attention to the man running away.
Yeah, we didn't. What about the madman?
Let's.
Oh yeah, where'd he go?
As soon as you guys were like walking
Bro,
and
I'm probably
talking,
all the way off in the cave by now.
he's literally in the cave. Like you can hear like a few bits of clanging and slashing, and a few like tumbles and thuds of bodies falling onto the ground.
That's what I'm saying. If we want to know how this man truly in the cave watching.
Alright. I'm gonna turn into a bat, wild shape. And I'm gonna start flying into the cave.
Drifts walks straight into the cave. Can you turn into flying creatures yet?
Oh wait, I don't know if I can yet.
You can't.
What level
I can't
druid
yet.
are you?
What level of druid
I'll
are you?
turn into a mouse. I'm level 6. I can't yet.
I was about to say you can't turn
I'll turn
into
into a
until
mouse.
higher. You gotta be a higher level for that, bro.
Yeah, I forgot.
You turn into a mouse. Drift walks straight into the cave to try to see if you can find where Lochlund is, and you can see him like wait out, pull out a torch, light it, so you can get like some coverage of vision. I'm guessing the rest of you guys are following.
Oh yeah, I'll have to make a torch most likely.
You're Goliath. I don't think you need a torch. You should have dark vision.
Do Goliaths have dark vision? I don't think they do.
They should.
Check. Goliath.
There is no
I'm
mouse,
pretty
so I'm
sure
just
they
using
don't.
the rat instead. Do they have dark vision? No, wait, yes they do. Okay, we're good.
Who does? Rats?
Rats. I'm a rat with 2 hit points instead of 1.
Yeah, Goliath should have.
Ironically, Goliaths do not have dark vision, so I will have to make a torch.
This is so weird.
I have dark vision.
Alright, so 2 people need torches. And by technicality, Lachlan, you would need a torch as well if you're fighting in the dark.
Let's see. Features and traits. I'm seeing if I get in any way.
You're human, aren't you not? Because humans do not have dark vision.
Usually, yeah, they don't, but
Unless you went variant and took the dark vision.
I am variant human.
Did you take dark vision?
And you should have dark vision.
I did not. I took a feat.
Hmm.
So I do not have I was seeing if maybe there was something in the Blood Hunter that gives dark vision, but it doesn't look like it.
Classes do not give dark vision unless it's a very specific one.
Yeah, which mine isn't one of those specific ones. Like if
I
you
know
have Warlock, you can get like a
the
what's it called?
invocation.
Devil
The Devil
Sight or
Sight,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you 120-foot dark vision, and
I believe a
you can
monk.
see through magic darkness.
I believe a monk can give, like, a specific monk archetype can give you one as well.
They get blind sense, I think. Monk can get blind sense, I think.
Monk gets blind sense. The Rune Knight fighter has a they give 100-foot dark vision.
Yeah. So if anything,
Yeah, it doesn't appear that I have dark vision.
if anything, you are pretty much you can kill like a few rains to where like there's like a hint of light, but not enough for like the full coverage of the body. So you're trying your best in like the scapegoat of light to kill whatever a few creatures, because there's a few bodies going down.
Right. Let's see. I believe I have a torch in my inventory. Let's see. Yeah, I had one. Would we assume that I had taken a torch and because I don't have dark vision and like just kind of lit it and like fastened it to the ground using what's it called?
I can tell you this: if you have an explorer's kit or any version of the kit, you would have a torch regardless.
Yeah, I have adventuring gear, so I have a torch.
Yeah, you would have a torch
That's
regardless.
not the question. It says I have 10 torches.
Yeah, again, like you would have a torch regardless. I'm not denying that you would have a torch.
The problem is that I wield a greatsword, so I can't hold a torch and use a greatsword at the same time. No, I can't fight without the greatsword. It's literally, it's the oh yeah.
You can
I'm just attacking without the torch.
Yeah, you're just gonna.
That's what I'm saying is I've like fastened the torch to the ground or in a rock somewhere, so that it would like stay in place.
I did say with the amount of light that you have, you would have to like constantly keep within that light so you can actually get a clear view. So I did say you only get like a smidget of what a few creatures look like.
Right. And can I tell what these creatures are?
Not really.
I do have something that lets me tell what things are. Let's see.
You do,
Hunter's
but
Bane.
you do, but not with the sight that you have.
Are they Fey, Fiends, Undead? Oh, not with the sight I have. Never mind.
Gabriel, what?
Alright.
You pretty much just going off instinct. So, in any case, from what you can tell, looking through this, everybody else, Aaron, Asphodel, and Brondel, the torchlight for you and Drift Brondel, kind of see giant size, kind of like bugbear size of these rats.
Oh, so some pretty big rats. Okay.
Yeah. For Asphodel, you are seeing a clutter of bodies mixed with bears, rats, owl bears,
Oh, Jesus.
and three
Okay.
Duergars.
Oh, Dwergars. Oh boy.
They're like, aren't they like they're like the deep dark
Yeah, they're those things.
Dwarf.
Deep
Yeah.
dwarves.
dwarf.
The deep dwarves, the deep
They were-
stone, the true stone.
Yeah, they were like they were former like slaves of the mind flayers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All that good.
Oh yeah.
Yep, the deep stone, the cave themselves. Yeah, but from what you guys see, there's bodies. There's bodies on the ground. Now, the site that you have, because again, Aaron, you and Asphodel can see this clearly.
Yeah, because I'm a rat with dark vision.
For Drift and Brondel. Yeah, you can only see like a handful of bodies. Now, continuing to where you hear like the, this is good bit of food. I require more.
I'm
We
looking
ain't
at
gonna get
them.
out of here without a flight.
I'm looking straight at them. My eyes are like kind of emanating this like fiery red. So I'm just like, yes, come, get your food. See how it bites back.
This is going to be very, very fun.
So I draw my great sword, and I just say, "You wanna eat so bad? Come eat my blade."
You guys are pretty much seeing the rest of this happen, and even the ones who don't have dark vision are using torchlight. You see like a beaming glow, like 3 beams, two kind of sides of eyes flaring of like flames. The other one coming straight from like a beam of blade.
I totally forgot about that. I guess I wouldn't need a torch. I do have a lantern.
Oh, nice.
Actually, yeah, you.
Look at you being fancy.
Yeah.
Can I go ahead and invoke my Crimson Right, or do I need to wait to do that?
If anything, you can invoke.
I would say you already had it on.
If anything,
Oh.
you are allowed to
So
invoke your crimson.
I need to roll the damage for that.
You don't have to roll damage, dude. You're not in combat.
Oh, I mean, I was thinking Crimson Right to like damage myself to like invoke the Crimson Right, right?
But yeah, go ahead.
Because I have to, yeah. All right. Oh, the full 6 points.
You are.
Ouch.
You guys are hearing a lot of puncturing, slashing, a lot of flesh being torn. To where that triggering voice overwhelms. I need you to start rolling for me, Gabe.
Rolling initiative?
Constitution.
Constitution. Okay. Let's get it. Is this a save or just a straight roll?
Save.
Okay. That is a 13.
I need more fun. To where something's like your blade starts latching on, and it's starting to corrode from your hand, your wrist, almost to your forearm.
I say, it's not like I haven't felt this pain before.
I smell more. More. Time to cauterize. You are peeping through from like the torchlight to where, for some reason, in your pursuit, like you kind of feel more bodies in a vision of like, I would say in this moment, it's not of like, this is not like an ability or anything that you need to, like, you don't write down this ability. It's much more of like what is happening now. You are getting a sense of kind of like indication of where a few more squishies that you can destroy, that you can hurt, that you can pain, that you can feed off of. And it's like an indicator of blood. Kind of making a mark.
So they have this blood in them.
In the sense, because the blood is just blood. And you want some more.
I just go, yes. Yes.
And it's
more.
You're just kind of looking around to where You hear voices creeping out for everybody to where you just like kind of see
Step in.
dragging straight in to where you can see in your light as the mouse, as for Asphodel, Drift, and Brundle, you can see crawling towards you on the ground, still kind of breathing. You see one of the door guards. Hello, Takinda. Titilu. To where slashing through, scratching to where like the blade digs straight in, and you can kind of see the pain on his face, eyes open wide, and is being dragged straight into that abyss.
Would it be safe to say you'd be playing The Only Thing They Fear Is You right now from Doom?
And being the sense of case, yeah.
Oh no.
He's doing the whole
He's
Darth
going
Vader.
ham.
I'm surrounded
My
by
dude came
fear,
in here and had that
fear,
Goblin
and
Slayer
dead men.
arc.
No, it's pretty much into the sense of Rogue One when Darth Vader standing in the dark hallway, then the flash with the red saber light.
Nice.
That scene from the comic books where Vader's surrounded by rebels, and Vader's like, I'm surrounded by fear, ignites lightsaber, and dead men.
Should I note that the sword sheds dim light within 5 feet when attuned, or no?
You said a light within what now?
Should I note that my sword? Should I note that my sword sheds dim light within like 5 feet?
Max I can give you is the exact range of your greatsword.
Which is 5 feet.
Which is 5 feet, yeah.
Yeah, I can only give you 5 feet of dim light with that.
So I'll just note that it sheds dim light within 5 feet when attuned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's sort of like the Sunblade in a way.
Alright.
Gnarly.
Nice. That's cool. So I can kinda sorta see what I'm doing, but only barely.
Yeah.
And dim light is still hard to fight in. And you can't exactly fight your fullest in dim light, but when my dude goes into his blood frenzy, he's a bit crazy.
Now time where you can see, scoping out, you see 3 radars. Well, not 3 radars, you see 4 radars. 1 that's literally on the ground, and 3 standing right in front of you. To where you hear your blade. It's time to party. You're mine. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Alright.
Go,
Whoa,
it's the
y'all
rat
did
time.
it again.
You ready?
Amazing.
Highest roll ever. I rolled a nat 20. The rat is going first. Let's go.
I
No.
rolled a 19.
Oh,
Well,
what's the rat's initiative bonus?
Yeah,
Wait.
it goes with
It goes
dexterity.
off dexterity, right?
Yes, it goes with dexterity.
No,
Yes,
it's plus nothing.
It's just a 20.
Wait, no, I'm wild shaped. It goes off of mine. I'm not polymorphed. What's your plus initiative? Plus 2.
So 22.
Well, Rondell still goes first. I think he has
Yeah.
a plus 3. He does. Because he rolled a nat 20 as well.
No, you didn't.
23.
Stop.
I did.
Becca, what'd you roll?
Redacted.
A 19.
19 plus what? Or is this a straight 19?
It was a 16 plus 3.
Okay.
I also have a 17 plus 2, which is a 19.
Who has higher dexterity?
What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 14, but yours is
Mine is
probably higher.
17.
Mm,
Mine
Yeah.
is 17.
Alright. It's going to be this in initiative order. I'm going to write it down so I do not get an aneurysm.
The Red Bull's kicking in.
Red Bull.
Braun,
I mean, I finally hit my character. Oh, you continue, sorry. Ooh, Benny in trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, he's always in trouble, so that's nothing new.
I'm okay. 23 from Braun because the freaking pencil was kind of wonky.
You're fine.
Mike, you said 22.
22.
22.
All right. Becca's a 19.
Yes, sorry. The person that's attacking us is also a 19.
Lochlund is also.
Do
a
I have to
19.
change my hit points at all after fighting, or should I just have it as the damage from the Crimson Right?
Damage from the Crimson Red always. There's nothing reducing or getting
What
back.
I mean is, like, starting from the start of this combat, I should just have my full hit points minus the 6 from taking damage from the Crimson Right.
Did you not take the damage initially?
I did. I took the 6 damage. I
Yeah.
rolled a 6.
Yeah, so it'd be where it is now.
Okay. That's all I need to know. Like, if the fighting the Dwergars did anything to my health or not.
No, it'd just be from your Crimson Red. Alright, make sure I got everybody.
Gotcha.
I got Mike. I got,
character.
make sure I got Drift. Drift, surprisingly, is going to go last.
He's going last.
Going last?
Yeah.
Oh.
Drift, my buddy, you're losing your grip.
Losing his grip and losing his drip. Oh no.
Alright, starting off. Brundle.
Like, I wouldn't say that far.
All right, of course I'm a bonus action Rajay, because I got to.
Yep, you're in a
You
rage.
got a Rajay.
But keep in mind, are you
Oh,
holding
no.
are you holding a lantern and your weapon, or are you just holding your weapon straight?
That's I could fasten a lantern to my belt and have my great sword.
Yeah, allow.
I rolled a 2 for my wild magic rage.
Would you roll?
I rolled a 2 for the wild magic thing.
Excuse me.
No, what did you roll? Like, what was it?
I can teleport up to 30
What's the
feet in unoccupied space I can see until your rage ends. Effect
Okay.
again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
Alright, so you can teleport.
I am Gokuing this shit. How far is Mr. Man anyway?
Soon as he got done stabbing that Durgar, he's pretty much within a good 10 feet because he's standing at you very intimidating with those eyes still burning in the shadows.
I'm about to say I'll teleport like right there behind him, and then I'll try to hit him.
Alright, roll the hit.
I'll reckless attack. That is a 28.
Yes, that definitely hits. I pretty much can say, yeah, that definitely hits.
Yeah, that hits. I assume you're attacking me, right?
Correct Amundo, because I think that's who we're fighting.
Well, in that case, yes, you do hit me.
That's 14 points of damage.
Okay. I don't think I have any resistances, so that is the full 14 points.
Yeah, you're not resistant to anything, my dude. You're a straight blood hunter.
Mm-mm.
That's an 18.
18 to hit your AC, Lochlund.
Hits.
Okay. That's a bit better. That's a clean 20 on that one.
20 damage. Bam.
And that's all I can do because I used my bonus action to do the teleporting rage.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Next up is you, Aaron. Your mouse.
Alright, first off, I'm going to bonus action drop my wild shape. I'm going to back up into the corner.
Alright.
And then... Actually, no. I'll stay as the mouse. I'm just gonna go... Nah. Dropping it, bonus action. And I'm gonna produce flame, so I can see.
Where are you gonna
You're
produce?
dropping your wild shape?
My action.
You are walking back to Cass. As soon as you drop it, you're gonna walk back and use produce flame.
Yep.
What is the actual feet of a light for produce flame?
Produce flame, 10 feet. Oh, no, it's 20 feet. It's bright light in 10 feet and then a dim light for 10 feet after.
Okay, you drop your form, walk back, then you place a light to where you still can't see where he is.
It's in my hand.
It's in your hand. Alright.
I'm just holding it, and I'm going to just sit there with it.
Okay. Next up,
How
Asphodel.
far can I back up, by the way?
What is your movement?
Before
I want
30 feet.
That's how far.
to. I don't think he was asking you, sir. I'm kidding.
Alright, that's it.
Move back 30 feet. Alright, and you're holding a flame. Go ahead, Asphodel.
I want to get up and close and personal with the savage attacky dude.
Alright. You are... Hold on, repeat that again?
And then I'm going to get up and close and personal with the crazy attacky dude.
Okay.
Crazy attack.
You're gonna fight at Lochlund?
That's what I'm... Because apparently I'm fighting y'all, I think.
I'm just watching you beat up all these people in here.
You walk up...
Rondo attack Lochlund, so that's what I'm gonna do.
I think y'all completely misunderstand what's going on.
You walk up literally right in front of Lochlund. What do you do?
I'm going to make some attacks.
Alright, go ahead, roll that.
You're Artificer, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I doubt that hit. Fuck, my elementary math skills are failing me. 12?
Miss.
Becca, as soon as
Okay,
that
I thought
happens,
so.
Go ahead and roll me Constitution real quick.
Fuck me. I mean, I get a +8 to those. So ooh, dirty 20.
You feel, as soon as you go to slice him, you feel something resonate in your whole entire body. Something unstable and kind of familiar.
The fuck? This is weird.
Alright, go ahead, give me the other attack.
Fuck you. This isn't the best stable position. 21.
Hits.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, that's not too great. That's 8 points of damage.
Alright, Becca, go ahead. Roll
8
me,
point.
go ahead and roll me another Constitution save, Becca.
Fuck me. That's not so great. That's a 16.
Alright. As soon as you make another attack into her, you kind of slice. Lochlund, she hits you right into your shoulder to where you're blocking with the blade, but her sword kind of cut a good part of your shoulder to where Asphodel, as soon as you strike him, I need you to take 6 points of poison.
6 points of poison? The hell?
To where you feel this blood.
Alrighty.
This blood is the blood is kind of coating, coaxing with your blade a little bit, to where a little bit drips on your hand from the slash and puncture flying out, and it starts to burn your skin, and the presence is getting to you even more, to where it's extremely familiar now.
This is weird. What the fuck?
Alright.
I guess I'll do bonus action, do one more last attack.
Alright, go ahead.
Ooh,
Must like
that's
getting
not-
poisoned.
I do.
That wasn't supposed to be a question for Becca.
15.
Hits.
Awesome. That's way better. That's 13 points of damage.
Now give me a wisdom save.
You know I suck at those. 13.
You go in for like another attack to where like the blade to where you bounce off the blade and still get like a little bit of a cut to where like it still kind of hurts a little bit in the exact same place to where you hear like clanging with your blade and kind of like resonating you with a little bit. You hear, "What's the matter? Are you scared?" Flashing through your head, verbling, kind of like shaking your temple a little bit. Take 17 this time, but instead of poison, it's psychic.
Oh. You said 17?
Yep.
What the fuck just happened, dog? What the fuck? What
Alright.
happened to my pencil?
Ending for you. Lochlund, you're up.
Yes.
All right.
And I'll give you a choice here. Try to break or fight.
First of all, I'm gonna, as I'm like blocking your attacks, taking my hits and everything, I just kind of stagger backwards a tiny bit, start breathing heavy. I just, almost as if my consciousness is trying to come through, and you hear fleeting voices of, why? Why are you here?
You were trying to help.
You weren't supposed to be here.
You got 6 seconds for a turn, brother.
And
For one of us.
and then I'm gonna, as my eye flares back red, grip my sword in both hands, as my blood starts like pumping through my arms, holding onto this sword. It seems almost as if my sword is beating with my heart. And then I'll say, "You chose this." I am using my Sundering Cleave. Who all is within 10 feet of me? I assume it is her and the barbarian.
Correct, Amanda.
It is not
Can I get to a point where I am going to hit both of them in a line?
Not if you want to provoke opportunity.
Well, I mean, because I can stay within 5 feet, right? I can no, because that opportunity attack is liable to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
I can like kind of dance around a little bit, just to where I'm like face to face with Becca, with like Brondel right behind her, and just boom.
So you
hit
want us
both of them.
so you want us to fight
Yeah,
you
this
so we
has-
have a bench on our attacks.
This has 10 feet of range.
10 feet of range, but
Okay, I like this idea.
who are you attacking? Are you trying to attack Asphodel, or are you trying to attack Brondel first?
It's AoE. It's a save.
What type of save do I need to make?
It is dexterity.
I like
Thank
But
God
now
the
we're-
danger sense.
how he didn't
Now
answer
we're,
my question.
Flanking Brondel. Now we get advantage on our attack.
I'm trying to attack both.
No, I'm saying who are you, like, which side are you going to, Asphodel or Brondel? I'm saying which one are you going to, like, actually attack first? Like, to pierce through first, because I'm allowing you to do it. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying, are you doing Asphodel through Brondel, or are you doing Brondel through Asphodel?
Brondel through Asphodel.
Okay.
Also, I rolled a dirty 20 for that, my good sir.
free mind in this. You do not provoke opportunity. However, you do know the risk that you're taking with this, correct?
Yes, I do have to roll a d12.
Okay.
No, you just gave us flank advantage. We
This
now
is-
have advantage on every attack against you.
Now, since you're doing this, you got to roll to hit real quick. Or do
No,
they
you
have?
moved on one side of one person to where you're both in a line, not kept one on one side and the other. That's not a flank.
No, his exact words like he wanted me in front and Brondel behind him.
No, look,
Behind them.
you in front of me and Brondel behind you. Because you both came up to attack me in melee range.
Well, yeah, I teleported
That means I can move
No.
Yeah,
to
he teleported
one
behind
of your
you.
sides to hit both
Hold
of
up.
you in a line.
Gabe, he did teleport right behind you. You are within flanking territory. So if you try to leave, you are
Oh,
going to
you teleported behind me.
Yeah, you're going to
And
provoke
Becca walked
opportunity.
in front of me.
Yeah, you're going to provoke
Okay, now
opportunity.
that I understand exactly what's happening, I am not doing that.
Yeah, you're going to provoke opportunity either way. It's either Asola's going to hit
Okay.
you or Brondel's going to hit you. They might hit you like both
Yeah.
of you because
The
that is a
only
reaction.
point I wanted to do that was so if I could hit both, but if it provokes opportunity, that's not a good idea.
Damn, I should have rolled with advantage of those attacks. Oh well, I'll do that next turn.
I'll tell you.
So,
Hit anyway. Oh, it's to determine whether you would have crit.
Mm-hmm. So I'd say this, like, you can either break, which is like break the grasp, but it's probably with all of you, or you can fight. It's your choice.
well, my guy really doesn't want to fight them, and he has no idea why they're fighting him.
All right. So
Ow.
you
Pulling Brondel
you
because I
just want-
don't know what the fuck's
You just
going
want
on.
me dead, so
again,
my guy is just gonna say, "I said you chose this," and then grips his face again. I am taking the disengage action. I'm just gonna turn and run.
all right. Provoke opportunity.
Oh no, he
Disengage
It
does
doesn't-
not provoke
If
opportunity
you
attacks.
disengaged,
Hold on. I thought this.
If you take the disengage action, your
Mhm.
movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn.
even with members flanking side by side towards you.
Correct.
It just says your movement does not provoke opportunity.
That's one
That's
thing.
why I'm doing it.
That's one thing because, like, I know rogues get away with it. Any
Oh, yeah,
rogues only get
It's
away with it.
Anybody can.
The only thing
can
rogues
do
get
it
away.
on bonus action, so they
Yeah.
can attack
you
as
broke
well.
it on Barney.
Any
Alright.
other person can do it as their action, so they don't get
Yeah.
to do an attack, but they can run away without getting opportunity attack. That's what he's doing. So
Yeah.
he's not going to be able to dash. He can only move his movement, and we're just going to catch him anyway.
Well, first of all, what I'm gonna try to do is, as my action, right? I would do that, but first I'm going to use my bonus action to blood curse of binding on Afsidel.
Oh, what does that do?
I'm trying to make it to where you can't move.
Do I gotta roll anything?
You do have to roll.
What
You
is
gotta-
it?
You gotta beat
It
his
is a
DC.
strength save.
You gotta beat his DC.
Ah, fuck. That's only a save. 16. I rolled a 10.
Mm-hmm.
How do you min-maxer? Anyways, you succeed. But I disengage and run anyway.
As soon
And
as you
I
chose
have,
to use a blood
I have
curse
45
on you,
feet of
Asphodel.
run.
As soon as you chose to use that blood curse on you,
Uh-huh.
that thing literally
Uh-huh.
has not one bit of effect on you. To where you can feel your eyes roll in the back of your head, but they kind of like make an odd flash towards him in a way.
Ass hat. Get off my Red Bull dick.
And
Say that,
running
and I'll just
away,
say, "You're the asshat," and then I just turn to run.
disengaging 45
That's
feet.
another thing.
Dashing 45 feet away, but to where you go as fast as you can. Is that pretty much it? Because you got your bonus action.
That was my bonus action was the blood curse, so that's it.
Alright. Drift is up. To where he's looking
Did
at
the
and
OG go?
like fixing up the body, and he's like, mm. Do we even? You see, Jeff kind of like contemplating. He really didn't attack us. If anything, we just attacked him.
I was just following lead. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is literally one of my first few outings into the real world.
I had a plan in mind, and I did not plan to kill the man.
Oh,
You raged and attacked me.
oh, so we're just gonna knock him out? Like Jeff is like, we're just gonna knock him out.
And that's what
I didn't even attack you. Y'all just attacked me unprovoked.
Oh, okay, so if we're trying to, I could take a few shots, but can't really see where he is. So you kind of just see him like run up. He has his blade ready. He just like runs up right next to Asphodel because that's how far he can get to.
Yeah.
That's going to. He's gonna hold his turn, where it's going to round back up to Brondel.
So, of course, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop my blade, use my fisties. I'm going to teleport up to the 30 feet that I can.
Alright, teleport up to 30 feet to where you're still not within
then-
range.
And then I'll use part of my movement to get up there and try to... You get what I'm saying? Do some good old rocky maneuvers.
Yeah, to where you just like teleport and flash. To where like you get up to 30 feet to where he is, start running up to get up close and personal. Alright, roll the hit.
I'll of course reckless try to hit. I believe a 22 would hit.
Yes, that most
Did.
definitely hits.
That's
Jesus
just
Christ,
12. It's 12. Not 22,
12?
but... well, so with how the rage works, for a melee attack, I'd add the rage bonus, so it's 12 bludgeoning damage.
12 bludgeoning. Got it.
I'm doing
Bam.
it non-lethal to try to knock you out.
You see,
I am still holding on.
you see into the moment to where the only person that has dark vision, you see what was a human just get uppercut like a rock'em sock'em robot. Jaw and teeth.
Oh, cool, Rondo.
To where
I'm not dead. I'm still holding on.
he is like knocked up into the air, pointed on his feet. Even though he's supposed to be extremely intimidating, with a giant glowing blade and red eyes, his eyes are kind of like spinning up and down, round and round in circles, to where he's dazed. And for some reason, Lochlund, a tooth once you want to spit out a tooth, but you are keeping your composure to not spit out said tooth.
I do miss on the second shot. I rolled a natural.
Oh, I lucked out. Live another day, boys.
To where he's gonna go for like another one. To where it looks like he's trying to do this non-lethally, but this dude is twice your size. So non-lethally, you're basically praying in your mind that he doesn't hit.
Huh?
To where he just and kind of trips a little bit,
I didn't trust those red eyes.
falling down a little bit, to where he's like catching his bearings. Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright, bro. Is that it for you, Austin?
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Alright. Roll straight through. Aaron, it's you.
Okay, I still have the produce flame up. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do with it now that it's up. Oh, I can flick it away with an action. I'm gonna walk up to the commotion as much as I can, holding it.
Sure movement.
God,
30 feet, as close as I can to Lochlund.
Okay, so you move back to the exact same spot that you were in the beginning of initiative.
Can I see him?
No,
No.
you can't.
I mean, maybe you can
He
see the
moved
glowing
back.
of my. Maybe you can see the glowing of my sword, but you're still like almost 60 feet away.
Yeah, you were still far away, so yeah, dude, you can't see him.
I didn't think there was that much room in this cave.
You
That's
move
why I
still-
back
said
30
that.
feet, and then you
You
move
said
forward
that
30
you were
feet,
going
and
to
you-
move back 30 feet, then you move straight back up your original 30 feet. So if anything, you just walk
Alright,
back
I'll
just to walk
I'll
forward.
walk back up there, and I'm just gonna look around. I'm gonna be like, "Are y'all trying to kill him? I don't understand."
And if anything, we're trying to just
Think
move legally.
Knock him out.
I'll just be like, "Hey, he killed all these things. That y'all should be ashamed of yourself taking down a guy that's just gotten out of a fight." And
He's
in
taken
my
down these
turn-
things without a scratch on him, and his eyes are glowing red. I don't know what that means, but it means something, I guess. Brondel said something about not trusting people with red eyes.
I do absolutely nothing, and in my turn.
Alright, bro. That's what all it's
I
you.
would like to say he could probably see the glowing light of my lantern belt.
Apparently, I can't. So
No, you can. I can give you that. You can see the sword and you can see the lantern. You're just not close, bro.
All right, I get as 30 feet closer to them, and in my turn.
The only closest that you can get is right next to Hassel.
I mean, you could take the dash action, and you would be 60 feet forward.
Yeah, you could have took dash.
All
You
right,
could have dashed.
I'll dash closer there. And
All right,
then
you
hit my
dash.
Now you have a bonus action, and I'm
I
within
can't
like.
cast bonus action. I'm concentrating on produce flame.
The
So
way-
if I do
Oh, yeah,
anything
true.
else, I'll drop it.
Dude, if
True,
you
true.
you can cast instantaneous
Oh wait,
spells.
I've got it. I'm
You
going
have-
to cast Healing Word at level 1 on Lochlund.
Is it instantaneous?
Yes, and it's a bonus action.
It is a
How
bonus action.
what? How long the range? How long is the range? Real quick.
60 feet.
Right with, I would say, yeah, right within.
Really? Even with my dash?
If you're dashing that
You heal
far,
4 points.
yeah, I can give you that because
4
it's
points.
within
Nice.
range, a good bit within
And I'll
range.
just say, just let the man be.
Hold on. You said
We
cure
didn't
wounds or
come to
healing
kill
word?
him. We just came to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all came to watch, and now you're just beating me up. What's going on, guys? What kind of initiation is this?
Gang initiation.
Sure.
Right.
That we literally never talked about.
We're a cult.
No,
Maybe
Becca.
you are. I don't want to associate with that.
Yeah, Becca thinks she's still in the cold.
I am in a cult, bitch.
I just imagine
I'm not
Brondo's
going to
looking
say
like
anything,
Broly
but all I'm
coming
going to say is
around.
true.
Asphodel, it's your turn.
We
What would
did
you like to
run
do?
naked underneath the full moon. So what are we doing then? I'm so she's so confused at this point.
Well, if anything, Drift mentioned that.
talked about
Drift said that he just wanted to knock him out, and so did Brondel.
Them two just want to knock him out. You're
'Cause-
healing him. I'm confused.
Because you're
I
looking
still don't get
around.
why you're trying to knock me out. I haven't
C-
done anything to you.
Because you're looking around Asphodel, and I will say once again to refresh everybody's memories, except for Lochlund, because Lochlund knows what he did. There are literally dead bodies of Durgar and a lot of stuff. I would say the Durgars that you can see, they kind of look like a little bit drained, a lot more drained than usual.
Okay. I'm just going to take a couple more swipes at him then.
Can you reach me from where you are?
Because you got to run up.
I'm going to move 40 feet. Let's just take a couple swipes.
How much?
40 feet.
Mm,
Because that's my move. Oh,
not
I
within
have
That
up to
range.
means
40
you're
feet of
5
movement.
feet away from me, I think.
Hold on.
Because I have 45 and you have 40.
You ran 45. 40, 5
yeah, well,
feet.
my weapons have a reach of 5 feet, so.
Yeah. Let's say, yeah.
But you were 5 feet before, so if you were attacking me from 5 feet away before, and
No, I
I'm
moved up right
45.
close to personal with you.
Oh, closer. Okay,
First
yeah. So
time.
you could probably reach me from where you're at. Or I
Yes.
would be just
Yeah.
barely out of range.
I would say.
It depends, because She ran up to you, so you
Hold
technically
on.
ran past her, so
Hold
she
on.
would be closer to you to be able to get in range.
Let's say because you ran 40 feet and Brundle teleported to get within 15. Yeah, you'd be like 5 feet short, Becca.
So I'd be 10 feet away from him?
Mm-hmm.
Cause okay, so I'd be 10 feet.
You'd be 10 feet.
Then I just stay there. I go the 40 feet and just stay there, cause I'm still very confused.
Alright. Lochlund.
She's not used to these things.
Please don't stab me.
Alright. Lochlund, it's you. Again, you can break or you can fight.
Some
I'll
people
just say,
just break me.
you don't know how to let up, do you, big guy?
Tori, hold on. I have to explain this in simpler terms. Break the struggle with the blade.
I'm dumb.
I seriously gotta gratify this for 2 people, if anything. Because I think everybody else knows what I was talking
My
about.
bad. My bad.
I
I'm
figured that was
dumb.
the reason he had to roll initiative is the blade was like taking over, so we had to knock him the fuck out.
Yeah, that's what I
Mhm.
thought.
That's because, like, if
I
anything,
thought the
Austin.
blade had taken over him.
Yeah, that's why I said, Lachlan, you can either break or you can fight. You can
So
try to
even if
break.
we didn't start attacking, he would start attacking us, and then we would have it provoked. So either way, he would have started attacking us if we didn't attack first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first thing I
Michael, you're
always
the
wanted to say was, "Why are you here?"
Yeah, because you
Because
did say.
he wants to do this away from people, so they don't have to see what he's doing.
Well, I mean, you're part of the party now. You ran off, so we followed you.
So yeah, they have to.
He
If
said
anything,
where he was going.
he did. So they followed you.
He said he needed to get some blood.
That doesn't tell us anything.
Right.
So anyway, I'm just gonna. I'm standing there in front of Brondel. I'm like, you don't know how to let up, do you, big guy?
All right, thank you, Heath Ledger. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's.
What are you gonna do, Lachlan? Choice is yours.
There's a voice that's saying, "Do it, Lachlan. Do it. You need more. We aren't finished yet. Yes,
Man.
we're finished. We're done." No, you're not done. You're still hungry. No, you've had enough. I don't need any more. I'm gonna try to break.
Alright.
Okay.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Gotcha. 14.
We are not done. I need to where, like, you see the blade is coaxing within that exact same substance, look like coaxing to where, like, you're able to, like, grab your head, stop, grab your wrist, and start peeling away at what's starting to cauterize against your body and start wrapping around, like, a new form of, like metal armor, like, but it's like more filled with like a liquid, and you're like pulling back, trying to rip it off. Just saying, no, wait,
No.
I still need more. I still need more. To where, like, you are ripping off to where it's starting to break hold. You are getting through, like, a threshold to where it's now coaxing in your hand. You are ripping off to where it's in the middle of your hand. You got like one threshold to go through. Yep, we got one more, man.
one more. Just one more. I'm gonna push it.
Go straight through. Drift is walking forward even more. Like, he's dashing at this point. Until you get a little bit closer. And just, like, thinking, and he's going to ask out, okay, Lochlund, has this actually happened before?
This happens every night.
Okay, so what can we do, exactly?
Just stay away.
We kind of can't do that.
We really can't.
When it needs to feast, let it feast.
That's it.
It's the only thing that keeps it at bay.
What at bay?
The sword. Arosh.
Well, maybe the sword's not good for you.
Oh, sword.
I need it. I need it.
Well, if it's making you
makes
do
me
this
who I
every
am.
night, I don't see how it makes you who you are. It's just a weapon.
It's more than a weapon. It's more than a
Get rid of
weapon.
that sword.
It talks to me. It feeds my hunger. No, no, no.
I think we need to get rid of that sword, my friend.
I think
I
my
think
buddy
that would
is
solve
turning
all your
into
problems.
Gollum.
I think that sword is causing all your problems.
To where you can hear in the back in your mind, Aaron. Tick tock, tick tock. Don't worry, Jack. You got 3 more days. So calm down and think very carefully on who you think I am.
Ooh.
Now this one, on the other hand, he's putting on a very good show. A very, very good show. I think I might make him join right along me. I don't know, maybe I'll mess with that sword a little bit and give him a little bit more of a boost.
I'm still trying to peel away this metal. Even amidst all this back and forth.
You were pulling back as much as you can. Rounding up, Brondel, do you wish to help or do you want to knock him out?
I'll try to help, so I'm guessing I'm making like a strength check or something.
This is going
Are
to
we
be...
still in initiative?
I would say in this
Yeah, that's why
moment...
Brondel's next.
I would say in this moment for you to do this, Brondel, this is your choice, because you're going to have to add... You are either going to do plus 10... It's going to be 10 plus Arcana, or 10 plus Arcana plus Strength.
So 10 plus Arcana plus Strength, so I'm adding all that together?
Yeah, or you can just do plus 10 plus your Strength to do Brute Force or your Wild Magic Essence.
I mean, if I add the Arcana, it's going to be a plus 10. Because I already have a plus 9 with Strength. So I guess I'll do the Arcana Strength thing.
Alright.
To get the plus 10. Since it's Strength-based, would I get advantage?
I would say, yeah, go ahead. You would get...
Okay, just wanting to make sure so I'm not rolling. That's pretty damn good. That's a 21.
No, please.
You are, like, coaxing with your rage. It's like, oh, okay, let's see if I can give you a little bit of assistance. And you kind of, like, put your hands on it and, like, start pulling away with Lochlund to where you kind of, like, hear that illicit speech coaxing in his mind that we mentions like the sword talks to me. You hear the more.
You're crazy.
You have a friend. I wonder what his blood will taste like. As to where like it's coaxing to where you are like ripping straight out like and so like pulling out to where like that marker of like your hand is ripping up the scales to where it rips off, kind of like sounding like metal bending and prying and just screeching out to where it formally collapses back onto the blade.
Would you say I'm close enough to see this now with my flame?
You're definitely close enough now.
Good. At this point, as soon as this metal goes off, I'm gonna just go. As I seem to have, I assume, kind of regathered back to my formal self. I'll just say, have you forgotten? You're not a friend. You're only a tool for my success.
Don't think you need the sword back.
But it was fun. You know you
Fun for
enjoyed it.
you. Look at what I have to go through every night. Why can't you just, reach a sort of middle ground?
The only middle ground that I want is takeover.
Oh yeah, spare me.
But it was fun, Lochlund. You know you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, it was very fun getting beat to death by this party that I'm supposed to be a part of.
So why don't you just tell the truth and not be a sucker? You're putting me down.
The truth, huh? Oh yeah. Yeah, I can tell them the truth. I'm gonna kind of stand up.
Initiative is over.
The truth. Yeah, let's go. Alright, I'm gonna say, alright everybody. You wanna know the truth? I'll tell you the truth. I'm gonna just sit down.
These guys
No,
like,
no,
really
stop
bring your
talking.
life.
We're done talking.
I think I'm gonna sleep.
I'm gonna
for a
walk up to
while,
you and
but
I'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
And I'm actually I got a thing where I can also give him a D6 of healing as well.
You just hear the blade coaxing in your mind, Lochlund. I think I'm just gonna
Heal
sleep
14 points.
for a while.
Sleep is for the weak. I didn't sleep much anyway.
You're not full blood like I am.
Becca, how much do I heal?
10 points, because it is a
Nice.
D6 plus one of my modifiers.
Nice. I am back
With
up
a
to
D6 plus
39
4.
hit points, guys.
Nice.
Yes, I added the
I
14
got to
from
give
yours
up
as
to
well.
you and kind of like knight you with my sword as you get 10 points of healing.
I'm just gonna laugh. Look, yeah, you stabbed me a few times and now you're knighting me. I can get used to this.
Drift is like scratching his head. I'm actually now kind of wondering what exactly is this, like, what's your whole
What's
deal
going
now?
on?
What's my whole deal? Let me explain it a bit. You see, I'm a blood hunter. I've done something crazy to myself. It's why I have to recharge every now and then. But ever since I got this sword, the need to recharge has become very strong at night.
You see, like, Drift scratched like his head. Okay, so like, what are you, like a vampire now or something? I mean, like, to be honest,
Do you drink blood?
where do you
I don't
even?
drink blood. I use blood.
Okay, so where does your powers come from
I'm
exactly?
a blood hunter.
I didn't know
My
people
blood
could do
comes
stuff
from
like that.
myself.
That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know people could do things like that.
Are you
But
sure
it
this
took a really weird ritual to get to do it, but
There it
not
is.
something I would want to revisit. They call
Okay.
it the Hunter's Bane. You can read about it.
Okay, I will.
Okay, so any form of anything. You said this happens every single night?
Every night, ever since I got this baby.
Okay, so how many
Could the
people
sword
have
be
you
the root of
killed?
your problem?
I don't kill people.
Are
That's
you
why I came to this cave.
you see him point at a corpse where like it's a with the lantern with like the produced flames, it's a good bit of light, I would say, surrounding you guys, to where you see Drift like point and tap a body. So you're telling me you don't kill any person yet, and he hits a body. What about the Dorgar?
It says, Dwergar, do you not know anything about the Dwergar? I say they're basically monsters. Do you know what they do to people?
Yeah,
They're hostile.
yeah, that definitely makes sense. Every Dorgar is a monster. That definitely helps prove your case. I mean, you're not wrong about
Well, actually, I
specific
Like
take
Dorgar.
saying
that
every
back.
hyena's a scavenger.
So you're telling me?
Well, listen.
So you told me?
Good friends are Gogar.
I've known very few denizens of the Underdark, but I can say every encounter I've had with one has been unpleasant. Let me reiterate, this sword used to belong to a fellow. He was a drow, but the sword drove him mad.
It's driving you mad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, but not as mad. You see, this guy, when he parted with the sword, he begged. Basically, you see it. It seemed a little bit too good to be true. You see, when I accepted his mission, I was working as a bounty hunter. You see, taking missions here and there just to get by. But he wanted me to go and get rid of some pests in the fields, dire wolves, things of the such.
Mm-hmm.
But he wanted me to use the sword to do it. And at first he was going to have the sword as a reward, but he just gave it to me at the start and said, well, just go ahead and take it as a down payment. And okay, I mean, it looked cool. And I'm pretty good with great swords anyway, so it seemed like the next step. And so I take this baby and I go out there and, oh boy, it's almost as if when I'm wielding this, my powers are amplified. But
That thing is taking over you.
that's the downside. You see, I didn't know it, but when I returned to the Drow's residence, you see, he had been holed up in there for a long time. They called him a hermit, and understandably so, Drows and sun don't mix.
Mm-hmm.
But when I came back, I found him dead.
So, can you not, I don't know, dispose of said sword so you don't go crazy and end up swinging and slashing at us repeatedly like some madman?
Did
I
I
was
swing at
voting
you?
not to die.
But that's why when I go out hunting, I go away from people.
Well,
But it isn't every night. You can't expect to go out away from people every night.
because at like
We're going in the
out of
middle of
nowhere.
nowhere.
Yeah, so pretty much more people can be, I don't know, you could have your guard left wide open. Even though if you're going in like into like a full-on frenzy of chaos, and like a lot of pain, screeching out, slashing constantly at every single animal, every single humanoid that you see. When is it gonna take to where like it's gonna like boil up even more to where you're no longer attacking it and they're gonna start attacking that day?
I just say, well, I guess that hasn't happened yet.
So if
But
it,
there's always that possibility.
yeah, so what are you gonna do if that happens?
Well, if that happens, I guess you're just gonna have to kill me. I'll say.
But we don't.
You're literally trying to find ways so we don't kill you. So you are going to need to start thinking of a backup plan if this thing goes south.
I say, that's why I usually travel alone, but this thing,
I still
as I'm
say we
looking
get
in
rid
my
of this.
coat pocket, there's the crystal. This thing kind of speaks to me a little bit. Ever since I picked this thing up, I feel as if maybe going solo isn't what I'm supposed to do anymore. But when I have to feast, I need to do it alone. If you hadn't come in here, this happens every night, and it works fine.
So
I go in, get
so-
my slaughter, and then it goes away.
So
But
you're
you
telling-
had to come in while this frenzy was still happening.
So you're telling us we were just supposed to, like, I don't know, trust what you do by your lonesome? We have to know every single bit piece before we even, like, think of traveling along with you. It's like literally
Well,
going...
Drift. To be fair, we didn't have to intervene. We could have just stayed watching.
I mean, I didn't say
don't
attack the
do
guy.
it where I can see you.
I mean, if anything, I didn't say attack the guy. We couldn't even see him anyways. So of course we
I
had to
look
go
at
in here.
Brondel.
It's literally to, like, the point of anything.
I'm not trusty of the sword. I feel like getting rid of the sword would solve all the problems.
Look, you keep talking about getting rid of this sword, but that's out of the question.
You're acting like that sword is your birthright. If anything, it's just a sword with a person or whatever that's controlling you doing this with your blood.
Can't you just find another really cool, awesome, great sword?
Because of anything, your magic, I guess. Is it your magic or something? You should just, I don't know, like, just fight with a regular sword and not, like, something that's going to turn you into, like, a freaking monster that is going to be tough for us to even take down in the first place.
I say that's the problem. When I'm attuned to this thing, I am attuned to this thing. It's a part of me now. I can't pick up another weapon. This is all I have.
So you pretty much...
What if we destroy the weapon?
If
yeah.
you destroy
you
this
unattuned
thing,
it.
you're gonna have to fight what's inside it.
I'm about
And
to-
what's to know that this sword is a vessel?
But we could just send him into a pocket dimension, if anything. If anyone's... well, no, I think that'd be a little bit harder.
I'm sure if we pooled all our money together, we could just throw it in a bag of holding.
I just say that's the thing. You've seen me try to throw this thing.
Have we?
I have. I've watched you, and it stays on your hand. I've kept an eye on you. I know you're struggling with this, but it might be too much for you. If you keep messing with it and you keep feeling like you need it, you're just gonna get too attached to it to where you will kill yourself if you can't have it.
Well, I know what happened to that drow when he no longer had this thing. It drove him mad to the point where he killed himself.
How do you know that for sure, though?
Because he wrote it as a suicide note.
Oh.
His
That,
handwriting.
And yes, and he also wrote to the person I just gave the sword to, I'm sorry. Basically.
Oh.
He knew what he was getting me
What
into, but
if we de-enchant the sword? Like, have like a strong, powerful major wizard.
Well, he did say there was a
Maybe if-
vessel in there. So I doubt
this
that
sword
enchantment
is
will
the
happen.
vessel. I keep saying this thing talks to me. Do you believe me now?
I mean, the
Yeah.
talking part, kinda.
Sure, nobody else has heard this thing?
No.
No.
Well, I mean, I thought Brondel did, but, you know. I
Never
haven't
said-
been able to hear it unless I picked it up. Maybe I
Said
would know.
Brondel only
which-
Oh,
heard-
maybe that wasn't the thing speaking.
No. So Brondel heard something. I didn't say it was the sword.
I just assumed it was the sword, but that's fine. Anyway, so I'm like, look. This sword, it's kind of become a part of who I am. If I don't have it, there's no telling what might happen, how long I'll last, or what I'll do.
It's one of those righteous speeches again. Not to be.
Just, you'll have to trust me. I've gotten this far without it. You just have to trust me. And if you're really worried about it, just, when I have to feast, let me go somewhere where I won't kill any innocent people.
That's the thing. What if we're traveling? And
Yeah.
literally, when they're in the middle of nowhere,
Just start.
and the only people to turn to feast on is us.
Because, like, again, we really can't trust you that much if we're in the middle of the night. Yeah. Even on
I
boat.
say it was getting late it was getting late while we were in Sebastian's house. What do you? Of course I left.
So, if you're telling me if we go somewhere in the middle of of this whole entire world, no cave, no person in sight, and we're camping, waiting for the night to end, and you go into a frenzy, you're just gonna walk away to find something until you decide your bloodlust comes back and finds or the people. Like, what are you gonna do at that point? Like, what can you do?
What do you
to-
do if
I
there's
just
nothing
sigh.
else to
Here's
focus
what I
but
do. I
us?
sigh. All right, I sigh and I say, well, if worst comes to worst, I pull out my backpack and I say, I have something you can do that'll keep me from getting anywhere in the night. I've had to resort to it a few times, and it wasn't pretty, but I made it through.
We're gonna have to tie
Although
you
it
up or
feels
something?
kind of like going through withdrawals. I pull out of my backpack manacles.
So you want us to clank you against what exactly? Pillar, rock.
Anything. I say I've just restrained my hands behind my back before and just laid down like that. It was a very long night and it feels like going through withdrawals. But it's kept me at bay before and it can do it again.
I guess that's a good resort. I can take it to the point. We want to fully trust you. I want to fully trust you, but again, we're still.
I say, and in
Gonna
the
have to
event
wait.
that you can't tie it to anything, I say I also have it. I pull out a wooden stake,
Well,
and I have a hammer as well to pound it into the ground.
we'll try at least. We'll have to give it a try. But
I say I've had to do this before, and it's not pretty.
Do you just stab yourself?
No, I can't stab myself if I can't move my hands.
Oh, that's right.
But it feels almost as if, okay, a little bit of fourth wall here. Has anybody here seen The Night at the Museum?
Yes.
You know, like when the Pharaoh dude is inside the coffin, and the entire time he's just in there like, like trying to get out, but he's just sitting there like screaming inside the coffin like all night.
yep.
Hee.
It's like that.
Okay.
You just see Drift like. If this is going to, we're gonna do it like this. We might as well just, I guess, all of us try to get some sleep, and I guess is this whole entire thing over? The whole entire lust?
Are you
I say,
satisfied?
please. Yes, it would have been over sooner had you not come in and interfered. It's usually over when I kill the last thing in sight.
Okay.
Okay, so Guess we can try to get some sleep now.
I say it's a wonder that I was able to break it while you were all right in front of me, but I wasn't able to do it alone. As I just look at Brondel and thanks to you guy.
No problem.
Mention I camp here for the night?
You don't mind me calling you big guy, do you?
No, I'm probably the biggest one here. So it's
I say then it's a title well deserved.
Alright. Do we want to camp out here, or should we just go back to Sebastian's and crash for the night?
I say I don't think I want to go back to Sebastian's, but you're all welcome to go back there. I think you would feel safer if you were there.
Nope, I knighted you. We're besties now, so I'm gonna stay with you.
I'm just gonna sigh. Just go, as I just start pulling out the manacles.
Okay. To where like you guys get a little bit situated to where the day finally goes by, in a sense to where Aaron, you got 3 days. By the end of this week.
Dawn of the third day.
So you got it by the end of the week. So you got a few more days left. Do you wish to go get some more information?
I'm ready to go to sleep. I've expended Wild Shape, I've expended Foresight. I want some of those back.
Say it again, sir.
Also want to heal.
Go ahead.
I'm down to just go back and long rest at Sebastian's place.
Alright, so Sebastian, a few people are going to go back to Sebastian's place. Everybody else is going to camp out.
I guess so.
Alright.
Y'all are camping. Oh, hey, come on back.
Aaron, I said, did you want to go get some information? Because that's what you guys are well rested at this point as the day goes by.
Yeah, I thought that was the middle of the night, unless that was over.
No, as soon as you guys reached
I
the
literally
we
went
took a
like
long
right as
rest
the sun was
after.
going down.
Yeah, as soon as you guys were
Because
there.
I knew it was about to trigger.
Mhm.
That's why I left when I did.
I guess I'll stay out and camp with these guys then. That's fine. I thought we were all heading back. That's why I said I was going to go back and long rest.
Well, I said I wasn't because I felt like y'all would be safer if you were in a place away from me during the night.
Oh, in that case, I'll go back to Sebastian's. See ya.
No, because Afsidel said she was staying right here.
Yep.
So what are you doing now?
Yeah,
All right, now I'm staying. Come on.
Dude, it's
That's
your
why
choice.
as soon as she said, no, I'm staying right here. We're besties. I knighted you. So I just sighed, pulled out my stake, my hammer, started hammering into the ground, and I got my manacles out, and I'm about to just tie myself up.
I'll
Aaron,
help with that.
Aaron, it's your choice to either go back or stay. It's your choice, man.
I'm staying.
Alright. You guys are staying for the night. You are helping Lochlund get settled to where you guys are going to continue a long rest for the night. So the next day comes by. Again, I'm going to repeat this. You got 3 days left. Aaron, what do you wish to do? Go get some information or hold off until then? Because it
I'm
reaches
staying here
now.
until I've at least completed the long rest.
He said you've completed your long
All right,
rest. What
once
are you
I'm
doing
done,
now?
If everything looks fine, I'm going to just subtly walk away and go back to the library to do more research.
Mike, please tell me. Your
After
ears
I go shopping for stuff to make cookies.
Mike, tell me, because I'm trying not to be rude on this. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
You just long rested. You have 3 days.
Yes.
You have a choice to
Yes.
either go to Sebastian's and fuck around for a little bit, or do some more research.
I said I was going to do some research at the library. Because everything looks fine. They don't need me there. I'm going to slip away.
Sweet
I want
lord.
to do some fisticuffs.
You want to go fight some?
Fuck yeah, I want to do some fucking Rocky Balboa shit.
If anything, Braun is going straight into town to find himself a boxing ring, and Aaron is going to do some research. Going to cut straight to the research. Aaron, what are you going to look for this time?
There's not really much in this town, so I'm just going to go back to the library / archive, and I'm going to go straight up to the assistant from before.
You are gonna look for the exact same Alkin, to where she's just like floating around and still like putting a few books on shelves and everything. And you just see her.
And I'll just say, I wave.
She is like still focusing. Like she's kind of like looking around. She's kind of like focusing and putting books on shelves. She really can't get your attention.
I'll just say, excuse me.
You just see her.
Say, hey, it's me from before. I'm curious to know if you have any books on the Calamity. Or the Prophecy of Calamity.
I mean, no, I don't think we do. No recollection.
Nothing of the sort.
No. There's no prophecies, no books, nothing on the Calamity, I'm afraid.
Is there any sacred text about, things that are to happen? Perhaps like a revelation or something?
I mean, we have books of Revelation, but if you're still asking for anything based on prophecy, again, I don't think so.
It doesn't have to be prophecy.
Well, what are you...
What about the past?
I mean, what
past Calamity events?
Again, there is nothing on Calamity.
Are you sure? Not even fiction?
There is fiction because it's just a kid's book.
Fair enough.
But
I'm gonna just start looking myself.
Non-fiction
I'll
wise,
just put the hand up like this and wave and walk away.
She starts chittering.
She's trying to talk to you.
Yeah, she starts chittering away and like speaks in Sylvan.
I can understand Sylvan.
Then you hear this, tell you fucking idiot.
And I'll speak back in Sylvan and say,
I'll be right.
Hang on, I'm thinking of the response.
All right, go ahead, Austin.
I'll say back in Sylvan. I didn't know your kind to be very rude.
You don't start a fist fight with an owl.
I need you to do me a favor. Give me a wisdom save as soon as you said that.
Okay. Just my luck. 15.
And you hear with a lot of pain coursing into the back of your head, radiating and rattling like a very monumentous earthquake. And I didn't know humans can be even more dumber than usual. To where a dissonant whisper. Where you feel like a dissonant whisper hits you in the back of the head. Takes 16 points of psychic damage.
Jesus. What happened in the time I was gone?
You insulted the librarian.
The assistant. The librarian.
I'm going to leave the establishment without another word.
You leave out the establishment.
Wise choice.
And just hold on to your head.
Is there a government building here where I can report a crime?
Are you looking for a knight/soldier/king's guard? Yes, there are guards around. Actually, there's even a few outside of the archives.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up and I'll say, hey, good evening. I just came out of that library because an owlkin was harassing me and hit me with the dissonant whispers.
You say, as soon as you say that, you see them hit the sign, king king king, on the wall, like the porcelain wall, saying "insulted," and you get due payback.
They wouldn't know. I was speaking Sylvan. They don't understand Sylvan.
You did say assaulting and they're like tapping the sign. Did you do this?
I'll say, "Oh, I got cursed at," and then I said, "I didn't know you were being rude to me," and then they attacked me.
Oh, so you did do that. And as they're tapping the sign again,
I'm willing to bet that what I did was not regarding of that. I want to take it up with whoever hired this person that they are treating their customers with undue diligence.
Dude, you're such a Karen right now.
yes, you literally are.
They attacked me.
No, they attacked him unprovoked.
You see coming out is like one of the head librarians like this, and you kind of see the Alkin. She's flying through, and is literally pointing straight at you.
That one right there.
The head librarian is looking at you like this. I'm sorry, what did she do?
I'll say I had a question about some books that we had, and she insulted me. So I said, "Why are you being rude?" And
as
she
soon
hit
as
me
you
with
said-
dissonant wisdom.
Or did she insulted you in a language she thought you didn't know?
Oh yeah, she insulted me in a different language that she thought I didn't know. I responded to her in that language,
Deception
and she
or
she took offense to that.
Deception or persuasion?
This is persuasion. I'm not lying, but I'm using deception. I
You're
guess.
telling a half truth.
Can I roll for real life intimidation?
Guidance.
Real life.
That's a
intimidation.
13.
You
Real
see
life intimidation. Go.
You see her immediately. Now, no, that is not what all happened. As a matter of fact, you were speaking clear as day to me, asking if there was a book on prophecies or any form of revelations. I said there is some on the revelations, but there's none on prophecies. You asked again, and I said no, only on fiction because it's a kid's book. Then, immediately, you walked off whenever I was going to give you a few things, calling me like walking me off while you're walking away and just like waving away at me. That's disrespectful. So I spoke to you and said, "Asshole," because you were being an asshole. Then you insulted me.
That's not what you said at all.
Then you insulted me in Sylvan and saying, "You know my kind can speak like that." So I gave you a taste of your own medicine. How did that feel, bitch?
Is she saying this in Sylvan?
Oh no, she's saying this directly out loud for the librarian.
Okay. I'll just kind of look up at the sky, and I'll be
Bro,
like,
bro, they're racist here. Just chill.
I'm just gonna say, "That's fine. I'll get my knowledge elsewhere." And
you
I'll
see
leave.
them immediately look at her. Meadow, you are suspended.
I know that name.
To where you just see her. You know what? It doesn't
Mama
matter.
Meadow?
Because the last time I checked, I keep on forgetting specific humans, and she's like fooling around like her feather like finger.
I
pointing
stick my
at you.
hand up like I did before, and just walking away, not even looking.
So she points and looking and just forgot. A lot of humans are racist against Alkins.
It goes both ways. I call back.
To where you see her immediately like start flying off in the distance, walking away to where she has a few books on her. And you start walking.
I'm gonna just look around for any other establishment that has knowledge.
Like Sebastian
Library.
said, this is the only library archives that they have.
Sorry, Sebastian. Guess I'm gonna have to go to Nezamic to figure this stuff out. I'm on a time frame. I didn't have much luck yesterday. I wasn't having very much luck today. Luck is not on my side.
Well, yeah, because you fucked it up. I can just tell you that.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna try to find a carriage, and I'm gonna go to Nezamic.
And you start looking for like a carriage to head straight back to Nesbitt, to where you can just see the man, just like fixing a little bit of his horse, like picks up a little bit of horses. A few people were like feeding animals where he says, "Do not feed my vehicle." Just looking around like this.
I fucking love that.
All right. Yeah. So what can I do for you?
Do you have a trip to Nezamik?
Yeah, I can go to Nezamik. I can go to Grove's Crest. Sure, I can pretty much go anywhere except for Islands.
That's fine. I'm looking for a one-way trip.
That shit. Yeah. Let's see. Rough. Just a rough. 25 gold pieces.
I hand him the gold and sit in the back.
Okay. This is where you get in. Yeah. Going straight.
Wait, he's just leaving without all of us.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll just kind of look up and I'll be like, sorry, everyone. I have things to do.
Wow, what a party member. Just gliding straight through,
I'm
heading
on a
straight back to
time
Nezamik.
limit.
We're gonna go straight.
I got 3 days to die.
We're gonna go straight to where Brundle is. Walking straight through is like this. Looking around, you look for a fight pit.
Yeah. Gotta get some fisticuffs going.
Alright. You see walking around, man with an eye patch.
Man with an eye patch.
Now, okay, let's see. We're gonna do this real quick. When it comes straight to the fight pit, you have to make sure you explain and extraordinarily go straight through the rules. When it comes to the fight pit, if anyone dies in this bitch, the money is doubled. Then that said doubled gets cut in half and goes straight to the funeral funds, which, if anything, you're just getting back the original payment from what you were supposed to get that was doubled, but the doubled is going straight to the other representative. So,
Makes sense.
let's go into the whole entire category. First rule of the fight pit. No weapons, just bare knuckles, feet, knees, elbow, headbutt, and basic head.
I can do that.
Rule 2. If you do kill a person, that's fine. Maybe.
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 Now, rule 3. And I want you guys to keep this thing cemented in your mind. And do not, and I repeat, do not get too carried away to where you go crazy, to where like a fan comes down here and you end up breaking their neck. We cannot cover that part, even with the money that you win. We cannot cover a dead, broken fan's neck in the middle of the ring. If anything, that comes out of my money, and I don't want that to happen.
Well, if a fan comes into the
Excuse
ring,
me.
I'm not going to assault the fan.
It's like this: you can throw them, you can punch them. If you kill them, you lose money.
That's on you.
And
All right.
rule 4: we do not talk about fight pit.
That's usually rule 1, but I can accept it.
What happens at fight pit stays at fight pit.
I'm sorry, what the fuck was rule 4 again?
Okay. Come on, let's do this.
Alright, okay. Kind of mean what he's looking at you, Brundle. Okay, so, who are you? Tell me your name.
My name's Brondel the Giant.
Gentle giant.
Okay, so what? So what are you? What can you do? So what can you do?
Well, do you have something I can break around here? Because I don't want to break this perfectly good desk you have in front of you.
You kind of see like the perfectly good desk. It's literally like the lemonade stand type desk, but it's just straight wood with the word like fight pit and the word pit also misspelled on it. It's just FYTE, and the pit has like PIDDT.
Oh, poor buddy.
Is there a tree?
Fuck my phone.
I mean, we actually have like a full-on pit. I actually have to get you to the pit. But if anything, you can break any object. Funniest thing is, do you want to do a death match, or do you just want to do a straight knockout, non-lethally?
I'm more knockout non-lethal right now.
Okay, so we're gonna put you in the pit. Now we're gonna need to know. You said Brown Little Giant, right? I'm gonna call you Eugene the Great.
Eugene the Great.
That is gonna be your fight pit name.
Okay.
Unless,
It's
do you want to give yourself a nickname? Because if anything, the rank is we're gonna go by ranks. You can come back to the fight pit anytime that you want.
You're gonna hate me for this.
I know where you live.
To be known as. I know you do. I would like to be known as the Giant Gonzalez.
Oh, sweet Lord. sweet Lord.
Nay, brother. Nay, brother got the 1,000-year door references.
Sweet freaking Lord. This is not sweet. Oh, Lord. I know what I signed up for, God. Please don't disown me.
Don't worry, I won't pull any chloroform out during the main event.
Great Gonzalez. Okay. You're known as a scrapper. Scrapper starts at the lowest rank and you build all the way up. The highest rank of them all, depending on how you go forth, whether if you're doing lethally or non-lethally, your rank still builds up.
Oh, that makes sense.
If you build up much more in the non-lethally, you go by the name Titan. If you build up in the more death matches and lethal, you are known as Destroyer. You're gonna have their pros and cons, like for the good and the evil. The Titan, more loyal, more stand, more stroud. To where you have the death matches, you're the Destroyer. You will do anything. Alright. But you said non-lethally, right?
Yeah, non-lethal for now.
Alright, so how do you want to do this? Do you want to take on one person, two people, one person, two animals, three animals, three people?
A one-on-one seems more my style.
Alright, one-on-one. Okay, non-lethal. Do you want to add in a few tables, a few, I don't know, a few bricks?
I mean, sure, that's fine.
Because if anything, if you knock them out, you just knock them out. If you knock them out through the table, you knock them out with bricks, it's fine, as long as they're knocked out. Now, if they're dead, I'll have to advance you a little bit much more towards death matches if they end up dying.
That's fun.
Alright? Also, you'll be paid $150. Now, every single time that you level up throughout your ranks, Scrapper, the price of the gold goes up even more.
Alright.
Okay, so you want to start your first match, or do you want to wait and come back later?
I want to start the first match. Let's go.
Alright. I want you to walk straight down to, and he points down to an area to where you see a few, like a bit of a crowd in a very cage, sitting upon the cage. To where they see a giant pit. Just go right there. Up into the pit, and I'll get you up on it.
To the cage.
Alright,
Nice,
head.
let's go.
You head straight to the cage, and you jump straight into the cage to where you see there is another scrapper, and I would say during this, as soon as you are walking through there, you kind of get changed into different clothes, to where you would be wearing your piece. They let you keep your top piece where the Jacapello skull on your shoulder is. They'll let you keep that piece to give it a little bit more intimidation, and you're kind of wearing. Kind of wearing the Kratos original Spartan gear a little bit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like the stuff from OG God of War 1.
Yeah, and you kind of have like a few like wraps on your hand, like they do in like original Muay Thai Morbaran, doing like
Sort of like Marsha
but
Ray's character from Critical Role Campaign 2.
kind of like Beauregard, but think a little bit of Bloodsport, John Claude Van Damme.
Okay, like some Johnny Cage type stuff. Okay.
Yeah. So you have it wrapped on to where you are full of rep prime, and you see right in front of you, you see kind of wearing the exact same ensemble without the Jack Capello gear, and he's a little bit more scrawnier than you.
Oh, okay.
And shorter,
Well,
definitely.
hello, Rey Mysterio.
Shorter, definitely, because it's pretty much David and Goliath.
All right.
So you see him looking at you just like, and yells out, "Are you sure this is non-lethally?"
Yes.
Okay, then. To where you see, like, issuing out to the crowd. You know what? I'm gonna change the music for a little bit. Work with me, people. Work with me.
Got it.
Okay.
I'm violently shaking my dice.
Yeah, I think this is perfect. All right, people, gather around, gather around. Time to do something a little bit more mystified. More work entirely going straight in. Starting off with our very
Go
new
get him, Great
scrappers.
Gonzalez.
Starting off from our newest scrappers, coming straight into the fight pit. We have the Great Gonzalez going against.
Yeah, baby! That's what we've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Going against Wormbait.
I love it.
So you see the dude, hey!
Let's go!
I had a cool name. I was called the Scorpion. Wormbait. Everybody ready? Time to start the brawl.
Yeah.
To where you see Wormbait to go into a full-on rage, where he's like bulked up a little bit.
All right.
Time to roll initiative. Let's start the funky flow, and we're gonna do a little bit of a kind of a battle system on this. Straight arm strikes, as always. But
well, yeah, I already have those on my sheet.
Yeah, you guys are. I'm guessing you're raiding.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. When it comes to rage combat, if they get knocked down past 0, and they have relentless rage, all king up and going, they roll constantly, and their attacks are weakened afterwards because of the resolve burning through.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 6 to my my rage thing.
Roll again or something?
Well, no, I have multicolor lights on me, and I get a +1 to my AC.
You see, rolling out, holding up his hands to his palms. He rolled a 21.
I beat you there. I got a 23, brother.
God damn, another nat one.
Another natural 20 on initiative. I'm not rolling them for attacks, though, which is bad.
Alright, start him off. Brando.
Alright, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try to whack him in the head. That's another natural 20.
GG Lord.
that would be 24 points of actually no, brutal critical wouldn't work because I'm not rolling a damage dice. So it would be 24 points of damage doubled.
Alright, bludgeoning cut in half. These are
Correct,
raging.
That's a 29.
Hits.
That's a good old 12 bludgeoning damage halved, so 6.
Okay, so in a total of 18. To where you start off for the frenzy, go straight in, kind of like going in like full on pressure guard, straight up like Mike Tyson, but you're trying to keep like a little bit of like Rocky Balboa, but like zoning in like a shark and immediately punch with quickness, straight hitting him right for like a good liver shot to where you round out with a big old haymaker, cracking his jaw. Ooh, bonus action, you can attack.
Alright, that's cool. I'll do it again. That's a 21.
Hits.
Alright, that's another 12, so 6.
To where as soon as you do that, you kind of see him like fall through, and you're able to like reach in and cleave him straight with your elbow. To where you were like rallying out to where you hear the crowd chanting, Gonzalez! Like cheering out straight to the crowd, you're feeling the momentum carrying straight ahead. Next up is Wormbit.
I know you can't see me because my camera's off, but I was doing the whole Hulk Hogan ear thing.
Okay. Ooh. Does a 18 hit?
No.
To where you kind of see him like rattle and daze, go for like a flying haymaker to where you're able to dodge, doing like a little bit like the Hulk Hogan, like pushing his arm to the side, to where he's gonna like spin around, carry the momentum. Another 18, where he's gonna like catch him with a back fist to where you duck again. Going for like one more last attack. He's gonna reach up with his knee. 30-20.
That does not hit.
To where you immediately fold over, to where a knee is going to come and strike you to the chin, so you're able to just slap it away, blocking. Roll straight back up to initiative.
Alright. That's a 26.
As soon as you
So,
come straight back.
12.
Oh, Lord. Say the number again, Austin.
I hit with a 26. He would take 6 because half of 12.
Okay, so it's 12 so far. You got one more attack.
I call that a Dante.
Huh? Wait, hold on. Wait, what? How now?
I got a Dante, or as the common folk call it, a critical hit.
Oh, sweet Lord.
So that'd be another 24 halved, which would be 12.
Okay, so gotta do some math. 22? Yeah.
12,
No.
12 times 2 is it'd be 24 in total, because if he took 12 points off of the first 2 attacks and 12 off the
Yeah, it'd be 24.
critical, it'd be 24.
Really, he's able to do that. You kind of see him like stop. You block the knee, and as soon as like that first hit goes, you do a punch as quick as you can to where it just you hear bone break and flesh slap off to where it makes like a very perfect sonic sound, and out of nowhere plays
Yeah,
a
get him,
flash.
Gonzalez. Get
Plays a
him.
flash 2 times for how hard that hit connect to where you hear everybody, ooh! Stop to where like he is dazed, and you immediately just kind of like prop his head back up and just like calculate a little bit and just crack him into the side of his head again, sitting his body kind of like ragdoll a little bit on the floor. walking over, picking up, holding on to that last hit. Would you be trash talking a little bit or no?
I'll do a Shao Kahn. I'll do the you suck.
To where you literally pick him up as to where like his whole entire face, nose is bleeding, like ears a little bit. He's kind of like shake and rattle to where you crank back your left hand and fist, like cranking back as much to where it's like a cannon, and just punch him square straight into the gut to where he is just like holding on to his mouth and then just vomits completely straight onto the ground from like how hard and concussed that hit was, to where he's getting up so dizzy with like blood and vomit wiping off his mouth. Spits out 3 teeth and still holding up his hands, where he's not giving up.
All right.
His turn. 24.
That one hits.
All right, you take 12 halved to 6.
Yeah, Peru. So he's getting a bonus to his rage as well. Okay.
Yeah. Does a 22 hit?
20 what hit?
22.
22 does not hit.
To where you see him like
You
give you.
barely miss.
To where you see him give you like a clubbing haymaker that catches you off guard a little bit. He goes for another one, to where you're able to duck, and another 18 to where he's gonna like reach up again for the knee, to where you catch his leg. To where like that shot that he gave you, the first shot, you feel like your tooth almost fell a little bit, to where you still have his leg caught. How do you look now, bro?
I'm feeling pretty all right. I'm ready to do this maneuver that I wanted to do. You know.
All right, go ahead. It's your turn.
That's another 20.
Get him with the right hook, Gonzalez.
Another nat 20.
Correctamundo. Would you like to know how I do this one?
How would you like to do this? Because he is on Gratitude.
I would like to pull out my inner Jonathan Carlton, aka Johnny Cage, do a splits, and then hit him in the nuts.
To where you literally take that hit, and it's just smirking. I got a surprise for you. Like throw it, like spin him around a little bit like a WWE reversal, do the splits, and immediately connect with straight knuckle, right in the jewels. To where you hear every single body go, "Wow!" And you just hear the man call, like cry on pain. Ah! Just like screaming out in like straight pain. Ah! Just holding his junk, going straight down to the ground, just screaming out in pure agony. He is technically knocked down to where he is still holding on full force, to where you kind of see him coughing and something pop out of his mouth. A ball pops out of his mouth.
All right.
He is knocked out. Initiative is definitely over. So you made this man cough out his own nut. It's a natural 20. I have to reward that one for that Johnny Cage split where he hit him.
I'm over here reading a funny book, and then I just hear that.
To where
Good job.
you hear everybody chant, "Gonzalez! Gonzalez! Gonzalez!"
Gonzalez! I'm your biggest fan!
You see, like, it's pretty much Sokka from Last Airbender,
This
where
dude
he
just stands
immediately,
up, tattooed GG, with flipping his shirt up like.
but just like standing up, pretty much like the Boulder from, like, being Sokka, being a huge Boulder fan, to where you see the straight up holding up for the applause, to where you hear, "Yo, winner!" And now advancing to the second level. Hey, John Gonzalez! Still cheering out and saying, like, Gonzalez!
Gonzalez, I love you.
You are advanced straight up from Scratcher to Brawler.
It's like that guy, you know, the guy with the Kevin Garnett. The guy has KG on it. Kevin Garnett's biggest fan is in the basketball stadium. They put the camera on him. And he's just doing the dance. And he takes his shirt off. And he starts.
Yes, but yeah, also, you
It's that,
advance,
but it's for Greg.
you advance to Brawler.
Can I give him
Nice.
inspiration from the crowd?
To where you hear the
You're
dancer,
with another mixer.
I'm playing somebody else. Be quiet.
Gonzalez, head straight to the front corner and get yourself a lucky shower in your gold. You definitely earned it, Brawler.
Jordis from the stands.
I love you, Gonzalez.
I love you.
To where you were walking straight to get like a little bit more cleaned up. The dude is being carried out with like a person right behind the people carrying him out with a bag with his ball in it. And strangest thing is, it's not the left, it's the right. But you just see him like the front corner of this. Well done, Giant Gonzalez. I was pretty much right. You are no longer
I
a
would-
scrapper.
Yeah, okay, I would make a joke, but I don't feel like getting demonetized.
Please don't, because if anything, I'm gonna end it off for tonight.
Hey.
A good bit of fight pit.
Do I get the 150 gold?
Oh yeah, you get the 150, sir. You earned it.
Oh hell, yeah.
To where I'm gonna have to end it off here. Give us a little break from Radiant Pandemonium, and more importantly, I gotta close this music real quick. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, and to be honest, still kind of scared. Still very kind of scared of reopening that book.
Hello.
'Cause
What's up, Jason? Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, you're not Jason.
that is Jason.
Never mind. I'm tripping.
How do you like that 98-cent mask with paint?
It works.
It's to the point of
You
like,
had me fooled.
I'm happy that I actually get to replay the very first like major campaign that I ever made and put time into. But I'm also kind of scared to like reopen this and relive a lot of these moments. But if anything,
I will
hope-
say I won't be able to make it to Tuesday's session.
Oh, you got plans?
I have to go to my aunt's for Halloween.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Fun stuff.
I was telling that to the fans.
Yes, sir.
We'll not be able to see Austin if anything, because family comes first before anything else.
I will be available after that.
But he will. Going to the point of Nightmare Paradise, we are going to be taking a break from Radiant Pandemonium. Taking like a few, mainly because like it's the Halloween season, so might as well do like a good campaign on the Halloween season. And yes, this campaign is going to be permanent for Radiant Pandemonium and Nightmare Paradise, to where these guys can experience the plane that was lost to the whole entire rift of time itself.
Sounds good.
Be ready for it.
Now,
And you're gonna get sovereign for that one.
now, keep in mind, gotta keep it a secret, dude.
Oh yeah, true. I could you know what? I'm switching it. You're getting somebody else. I'll send you the sheet.
Now, from you going straight to a lot of things coming this Halloween, and in due time, maybe you might see me in my Halloween costume. You might not. I'm not gonna wear the mask though. If I do wear the mask, it's gonna be super fucking hot. I don't think you can understand me through the mask too.
Huh.
But in any case, tune in Tuesday, same time as usual, 7:30 sharp. Or I think I might do it at 7 o'clock straight ahead. Who knows?
Well, I mean, we're passing out candy, so it might be best to do 7:30.
7:30 it is then. Regular time at 7:30, to where we can start a new story in my history of D&D, and hopefully, hopefully, maybe you can join me for another fairy tale. See you and good night.
No,